darker days. Wake up, take a strong look at yourself. That's been your own so long and clear.
We're Zoo Lion. We're a Calgary-based indie rock band.
We've recorded and released 3 albums. We've just basically been the same 4 guys since day one. We've just been touring around and playing as many shows as we can, writing as many songs as we can, and just trying to get everyone into our vibe.
Pull it over.
It's like T2 just standing out there.
We've been to Kelowna a couple times now, so we play at Doc Wallabies, and our agent lined up a Penticton show because it's close. Our life definitely consists of all these mini tours. That's the only way we get out. Because of our day jobs, we can only go out for so long on the weekends.
It's kind of one of those things where when you choose to be a musician, obviously money's not going to flow right away, so you gotta have a day job, and that's kind of an art as well, is trying to find a day job that's going to work.
Got a van. Craig's got a van.
Yeah, it's Craig's van. We don't really own anything.
Vans are important.
We, I own a big bass rig that just takes up room in the back of the van.
More and more all the time.
Really, I should just be renting space, to be honest. Hey,
I
Tyler?
get told enough that I sound like I'm from Alberta, and I'm like, I'm not even from Alberta. I'm from Saskatchewan.
It's because Saskatchewan's part of Alberta.
Shut up. Easy.
The banter in the van, you know, we usually try to make each other laugh through the whole trip.
We're getting Craig close-ups here. The old breaks.
A lot of inside jokes go on in the van, and sometimes they don't seem as funny to everybody else, but to us we've got, a lot of that goes on while we're driving, and it's just so much fun.
I always keep it light and always have a good time and lots of laughs.
So what do you think the temperature is outside?
Like 38.
So what's with
35.
Because
I know, right?
Because
he had his hood up.
Because we bleed green. That's right. Go Riders.
I always made the joke that I wanted a shiny onesie, but it was just kind of a joke, and then all of a sudden there was a green suit, and I cheer for the Riders, so I was like, could it be? And it happened. They made me buy it, and then once you commit and you buy it, you can't just let it sit around and collect dust. So I wear it to the gigs now.
We'll show up at our jam space to load everything, load up the van, and there he'll be with his tracksuit on. He's like, "You guys ready?" So it's kind of like his let's do this, let's be on the road.
It gets a lot of attention and he loves it. It's a lot of fun for us.
You get more compliments on that tracksuit than you'd think. You know, people just come out of the blue and say, "Hey, nice tracksuit." I guess because you wear a tracksuit, people think they just say hi to you or something. But it's good, yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry you're subject to this right now, BC. Really happy to be here. Come to the show tonight. Oh, you're not gonna see this in time for the show. Well, I'm excited about the show. I know Tyler is too.
I don't know this guy. I don't.
Hey. Good, you guys?
Good.
Awesome.
Ready to load in?
Yeah, you guys ready for us?
Yeah, station's all clear, good to go.
Sweet. Awesome.
It's one of the tighter load-in spots. At least there's no stairs though. It's just straight back in there. Yeah, keep her coming.
We got to Doc's, we know the routine of the load-in, we've played there a few times.
Help! It's a tight pack job. It was a good pack job.
Easy in there, Harley.
Go.
Oh my
Go, Mark. Go.
God.
Yeah. Did it.
The biggest drag is always loading all the gear out. But I don't mind, the lifting part is the sucky part. But like once you get it all in, I kind of like setting up.
I'm just gonna stand out here and wait for you guys to get back and watch the van while you're gone. Okay?
When we're doing the hard work, the loading in and out, it always seems that certain members that wear green tracksuits might slack off a little bit, but you know, I try not to let it affect anything. It's who he is, and you know, we all have our things, and he makes up for it in other ways.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah,
Got
that's
that
a
one?
good load here. I didn't unload much because of the tracksuit. I tried to do the least amount as possible, the least amount of work. So I just stood in the back and delegated equipment to the boys as they took things away. They're really good that way. When I wear the tracksuit for them for a laugh, they'll let me get away with some things.
You search through hell to get things right. Engage yourself, live until you die.
Well, I turned it upside down and took the wrong end off.
So that all sits underneath your board?
Yeah.
Matt just got a new case. And
It looks like a mess.
I don't know if it works.
It's always fairly smooth. It's a small stage, so we got a plan for that, you know. Claim the space early for me, but set up around it so we have room for all our gear, because we have a lot of gear that we travel with.
Last time we were here, I just ran a whole bunch of just like individual cables, and they got all tangled up, and I sat here for like, I don't know. Well, it seemed like hours, but it was probably only like half an hour, but you know, untangling cables. So this, I think, works a lot better.
It's pretty second nature, pretty simple, you know. We've been doing it for 5 years. It's not like we have a lot of people doing it for us. So by the time we get there, it's just plug in, ready to go.
We got this board, which we run all our monitors off of, which is great when you go from club to club, because we do our own monitors with in-ears, which helps. We've kind of developed a system that we never really talked about, but it just kind of has developed over the years. And so, yeah, I think the load-in went pretty good. I think there was no arguments or anything. I think it was pretty good, yeah.
The show went really good, other than it being a scorcher in there, you know. Thank God I wasn't wearing the track suit.
We've been doing some acoustic shows the last few weeks, so it was good to get back into electric guitar territory, for me anyway.
It was a slow start, but by the end, everyone was rocking in there. It was fairly full, and I had a great time.
Craig's singing style is unlike anybody's I've ever seen before. The dude's got crazy amounts of energy and just about eats the microphone every night.
After one set, you could literally wring his shirt out from the amount he's given to his performance. He really, wow, if there was a prize, he'd get it for sure, because he does give 120%.
Left arm, the sweat would roll down his arm and drip off his elbow. And I'll watch a little puddle start to form on the stage.
It's actually funny that you say your head's gonna explode, because that's something that's like a technique, is I use a lot of head voice. Again, that's kind of something I have kind of developed over the years of just singing, and yeah, I push it really hard, and I blow it out. I blow it out all the time. It's fun. But I kind of, yeah, I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah. Hey, cheers. Thanks so much.
Here I am, packing up. Best part of the night, because it means we get to go to bed soon. And I've been up since 5, and I'm really tired. And what time? 2:30 Kelowna time, so it's 3:30 where my home is. It's been a long day.
The loadout's the worst part of the night, always. But it's something you gotta do. As an indie band, we can't afford roadies. You just gotta get her done, you know?
I love it. I love hanging out and
packing up gear. I've always loved it. Since I was a kid, I was always the guy like packing up the other night.
What are we gonna do here, Tyler?
First,
Yeah.
that's how it was last time, right?
Yep. That can be messy sometimes, packing up at the end of the night. You're so tired, and there's been times where we've overlooked stuff and we've forgotten mics at places and we've forgotten cables, and so yeah, that has to be done with a bit of diligence.
I gotta say the vacuum hose really worked out. The Hoover. There's usually never any kind of organization. It's just kind of when the time is right and people are, you know, maybe we're not talking to anyone, then I'll go and start tearing stuff down. Hi, what?
No.
Yep.
Mark's power conditioner. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Mark! Need your power conditioner.
Craig's packing was epic because Matt bought a new hard shell case yesterday that was like gigantic compared to what he put his pedal board in.
Usually we have like this great plan for packing up, and it's really easy and it's the same every time, but because of this, kind of threw a loop in it.
This one against the orange, didn't it? Somehow.
Everything managed to go in exactly the way it came out. It's kind of like, it's a fine art. Packing is a fine art.
Go.
Yeah. I love it when it works out like that. Again, there's something that we've never really talked about, but it's kind of a process that we just kind of come together, and it all seems to go back in, and we close the doors, and it's good. Yeah. All right. There. Beautiful. Good work.
I was just unable to find my SM57 that I used on my guitar amp last night after we packed up. I was just unable to find my SM57 that I used on my guitar amp last night after we packed up. I'm thinking maybe they accidentally packed it up with your mics. We're just at Docks right now actually, but we're on our way to Penticton tonight, and I'm probably going to need that microphone tonight. So you give me a call back as soon as you can. That'd be great. I realized last night that I didn't have my microphone, so we went back to Docks, and I was trying to get a hold of the sound guy for a bit. Left a voice message.
Oh, start texting them every 5 minutes.
Cell phone.
We didn't want to hit the road without it, so we need the mic, so we had to hang out. It's all good. I mean, the good thing is we had nowhere to be, I guess, and so it all seemed to work out. Just hang out and wait.
And that bubble is called the meniscus. Let's see how high we can get that meniscus. Oh, no, she's gone. Son of Bill Nye would be upset.
Now it's all over, man. Now you're gonna make a mess.
That would be upset.
I had to call him a couple times. I left one voicemail, and I got a hold of him, and he told me exactly where it was, and we were on our way. Sweet! Yeah! It's back. I just had to go snooping a little bit. I guess I would have found it, but I don't really want to go snoop through man's stuff. All right, onward to the next destination. Yeah! There was just a little yellow tray up underneath.
Can you have
when
$10 when you... Please?
So
I'm really happy for you and all.
actually, let's talk about this for a second. Last night, Craig and Tyler pitched in on our $65 bar tab, but you bought pizza.
Both nights.
When?
At the the Richmond's
we ate my
your
pizza.
pizza, and I was gonna pay you back. Yeah. I bought your lunch this morning. I just want to borrow $10.
Okay.
I just
No, but I just don't look in there.
Don't look in there.
Get out of there.
Don't look in there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dad.
Yeah. Give the girl a good tip now. When you think a piece of gear might be gone and it turns up, that's just great. Super bonus, for sure.
Go walk through the wilderness a bit. Get down with nature.
Sure.
Yeah? Whatever. Oh, my skin is just... Yeah.
Like your barbecue.
Yeah.
We went a little out of town, out of Kelowna towards Penticton, and I'm not exactly sure where it was.
Oh, sorry, man. Wow, they're like a blueberry.
Yeah.
Oh, I squirted them.
Try one. Yeah, you got your shirt. I don't know. Are they safe?
Might be a choke cherry. Wow, are they ever red? Nice little Saturday afternoon hike. Not too long, not too hot, just right. Nice little waterfall coming out of the mountains. It's so clean. That lady filled up her water bottle.
You did, eh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Fever? I
Yeah.
want to take a drink though. I might have to try it out.
You go on a trail hike and it's always like there's a waterfall at the end of it. That's like the goal is to get to the waterfall and see the waterfall. And all it is water falling off the side of a rock. And I was saying like, why are people so drawn to this? And I mean, I guess the answer to that is it's just really cool, and you don't see those everywhere you go. So that's what it is. It's beautiful.
Yellow taxis picking up big dreams. Will they ever relate? You're so automatic, never pays to be static. You need your release. Things don't need to be perfect, but you say it's not worth it. Don't wanna fight, you'll just flee.
Oh, he's getting it down here.
Wow. Holy.
That's cool.
Yeah, that wire's not gonna stop me. I'll just chew right
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah.
It's awesome. If I lived in the forest, I'd eat everything. I eat like acorns and stuff. Acorns. I don't care. Put some peanut butter on there. You know. Now, whence do we travel further?
To Penticton now.
Onward.
It's Penticton.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, that is an old photo. That's from when it all began. Should really get a new one, I think. All right, load in. Load in. Should we just haul everything in and then deal with it and then
Yeah.
whatever we... Yeah? Cool. Okay. Let's do that then.
Let's do it.
Your heart makes you change. It realigns your own direction. Expectations from all the people that you truly love. What's got into you? What's got into you?
They got aux 1 run to the monitor board. So aux 1 is their monitor mix.
Oh, okay.
So we can just run this.
To one of these guys, and then they just
Right.
send it to
Yeah.
their auxes.
We got to the venue and we realized that we weren't gonna have a sound guy and that we needed to do our own mixes and we needed to use their equipment and we were kind of all, we don't know what's gonna happen here, we don't know.
We travel with a board, so we're just gonna bypass it because it'd be a lot easier just to use ours. So I think we're just trying to figure out how to. We're just looking at what you have and to put our board through your speakers. So
And that soundboard has been a savior a few times. Like we can at least always count on that to kind of get a good starting point. Know that we can just like plug into that and the speakers should sound good. Is that okay for
yeah.
Seems
Well, I
to
mean,
be real loud too.
it doesn't matter to me. But
Yeah.
it's good. It's gonna be that, right?
When we play live and you can't hear the vocals, like it bugs Craig and it affects his performance. So I always want to make sure that like he and everybody else can hear him before anything else. So that's like always like top priority for me.
So
yeah, that'll be their monitors. Looks like aux 1's turned up there probably to a decent level. This should work just fine like that.
I'm not totally happy with my mixing abilities, but I'm hoping we go in there and we can figure it out and just make the best of it and roll with it.
I think it'll be all right. I'd never really know until you're on stage.
Wake up, take a strong look at yourself. Steady rolls are wrong.
kind of didn't really know what to expect. It looked like there wasn't going to be many people there, and it ended up being somewhat. There was people there. I'll put it that way. There were people there. They were enjoying the show. They were into it. So it was good.
The show went better than I thought it was going to go because I didn't really expect anyone to show up. But there was people that showed up, and that was awesome.
The sound last night was okay for do-it-yourself sound. I think we pulled it off.
Look at these things.
Holy! Oh, I'm eating one right now.
I'm eating one right now.
If it's ripe.
Look at that thing, man. The owner, Tammy, she owns the bar, and then she also has this beautiful orchard that she puts us up at.
When they fall right off, you know they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, this one's amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one right here.
That one right now, right?
I got a good one too.
Oh, I love fruit. Craig loves his fruit too, and I was saying last night, I'm like, oh my God, I pay like $7 for a basket of peaches, and they're just like laying on the ground and falling off the trees on us out here. Like, what am I doing? I should be living out here.
Look at that.
Have you ever seen a red pit?
No.
No. Yeah.
Mark, yeah, I have. Seen 10 of them. Have one in my house.
I ate one.
That's red pit.
The red pears are good.
I got to sample some peaches and apricots. It was really good. We had to stay in a Winnebago, which we've never done before as a band.
We're staying in an orchard in the Okanagan.
I'm gonna wake up
in a Winnebago.
in a Winnebago. I'm gonna wake up and go pick me a peach.
Yeah, man.
My room back here, Dibs. Oh yeah, baby.
Dibs are
Woo! Woohoo! Look at this.
Tammy took us around and showed us the different fruit she's got growing, and we ate some fresh peaches off the tree. Yeah, just really cool. Stayed in an old Winnebago. Like, that's like a classic Okanagan experience right there. So that is great. I'm so glad that happened. Right. You know, that's something we'll be talking about forever, I'd say.
It's a small airport, I like it. There should be small airports like this all over the countryside.
Our drummer Tyler got a new job, and it unfortunately starts tomorrow, which is Monday.
Can't call in sick on your first day. So I'm gonna fly home today, go to work tomorrow.
And then go straight to the airport from work to get on a plane at 4:30 Alberta time. Then he arrives 4:30 BC time, and we pick him up in Kelowna, and then scramble to Kamloops to play at 7.
And then after the show, he has to work on Tuesday, and as everyone does. So right after the show on Monday, we're turning around and driving straight back to Calgary.
Have fun, buddy.
Love you, Tyler.
Rock on. Should we, like,
You want to get out and hug him and make it look good? Let's
See ya. I'm gonna miss you.
You make it back. You make it back. You got to make things work, and so that's what we're gonna do. And hopefully, like I said, fingers crossed, everything aligns up perfectly, and we come out smelling like a rose.
Tyler, 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 Tyler. Ooh.